all of our walkers are based on the show, and what you see in the show is pretty much what we're trying to do in the game itself. So, and there's a lot of cool things we can do with them without. Oops, sorry. There's a lot of cool things we can do with them without making them, you know, without breaking the rules of the show. And so you're just gonna have to wait to see what that is. But we've got a really cool ideas to kind of and share with you in the upcoming months. Well, the zombies themselves, or the walkers themselves, are really these slow, methodical creatures, and they have one desire in their repertoire, which is to come from here to you guys and eat you. That's all they really want to do. So we spent a lot of AI development into making these guys environmentally aware. We have a lot of talented programmers who are doing this, and so, you know, as a player, if they see you, they immediately want to come and get you. If they want to, you know, but if you make sound, like if you're firing your gun, that's one of the bad things you can do in our game, because you just alerted all the walkers in the area to where you're at, and they're going to come and investigate. Or, you know, if it's hot in Georgia, it's like 35 to 40 degrees centigrade, you know, they can actually smell you as well, and that can give away your position if you're trying to sneak by them.
Slim chance is better than none.
We actually, the walkers are pretty generally easy to trick. Like, example, I was actually in the street and I got seen by a walker, so I like dived into the pharmacy and was hiding behind a shelf of pills, and the walker kind of came into the pharmacy and he's like, I don't see him, and so I'm like, he's not gonna get me, and then all of a sudden he starts, you know, smelling me, like if you remember episode 1 of season 2 where he smells the girl in the car, he's like, and it kind of turns over and starts going in my direction, and I was like, oh crud, and you know, it was a really frantic moment and I had to deal with them, but I didn't expect it to happen, and it was a real surprise. We actually have a lot more unplanned surprises in our games, and because these guys are really reactionary AI, you know, it's like the player's cause result in the walker's behavior, which is really a cool thing to do. Well, our story is fairly linear. It takes place right after the kind of the walker apocalypse happens, and you center around Daryl Dixon as you're traveling to the safe military zone in Atlanta. And as that goes, it's a fairly, you know, it's a fairly linear story, but getting there is actually open to the player, and you'll actually encounter characters that can kind of help, you know, point you to other story points. So at the start of the game, you'll have several different highways open to you, and you can pick which direction you want to go, and then at the different events, and you can have things happening to you as you're going down the highway.
Open the door!
Oh, the Telltale games is great. We're all big fans of it at my work, and it really, from a gamer's point of view and from my point of view as a developer on the project, it's awesome that we live in a world where we can have two different Walking Dead games at the same time, and each one is kind of, they're each unique, they're each independent, but they're each complementary, and it really is cool that, as I said, we can have two at the same time, and they're both going to be great games.